looking at her too.
Pardon?
I noticed you were looking at her.
I was looking at you. First of all, I was looking at
No,
you.
you were looking at her.
No. Guilty conscience. I was looking at you.
Stop.
No, guilty. What?
Corner
Wait.
eye was there, not directly.
Are you telling me where my eye is pointing at?
You'll be fine.
Tani, just say she's fine. Like, why are you saying that I'm looking at her? Tani, just say she's fine. It won't kill you.
Why you?
She's fine
You've
too.
been looking at me though.
Have I?
Yes.
We have no proof, Sha. There's no proof.
There's proof.
Delete, Victor. Delete the evidence.
I don't understand. Who go run now?
Ah, shit, you're editing it. Hey, Joe. Welcome back to the Rant on TVC. As always, I'm Mohiz, and we have the best editor of all time, safe.
Yes.
Ewume, Tani, thank you, bro. We have Tani as always, and today we have two new, very different faces. The size for sore eyes, partnering a lot of the other guests we have. God. But anyway, God, forgive me. But we have Samantha.
Sammy for short.
Okay. Soft. And we have
Omolola.
again.
Omolola.
One more time.
Omolola.
God.
I don't understand.
I'm losing God.
We
I'm
didn't
losing
start
God.
the show for flirting zone or whatever.
I don't understand.
Calm down.
I don't understand.
Whatever it
Let's
is.
come with today's business.
Me, I'm just trying to make sure our guests are comfortable.
Yes, the manager.
Wow.
Nice. You're bringing this to no worry, and I want you to have peace, but don't worry. We'll focus. I'll destroy your self-image, which brings me to today's topic: confidence and navigating this generation with this confidence that we have now, factoring the times that we live in now and how influenced we are by, let's just call it spade a spade, screens, whether it's TV, social media, or whatever. A lot of us are finding our way navigating it just through our own individuality, essentially. And the older generations, the millennials, our parents, or whatever, may not necessarily seem to understand that. Like me, for example, like I'm always very careful about my brand. My producers have to forgive me. I never wear shirts. I fought against what I'm wearing right now, but what can we do? So he's focused.
This is reason
He's focused. But me personally, and I'm sure with a lot of you, yeah, like our self-image obviously important because that's how we portray ourselves. Like that is our brand. Like that's how we see ourselves. So Tani, starting from you, like how much emphasis do you put in your self-image, and how do you navigate, with this level of confidence that other generations or just people in general might not understand?
Okay, I would see what I want to do, I do, but then I get like advice from.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so but what it is I know I want to do, I stick with it. If it turns out bad, no problem. It's my thought. I look for a way to go around it and learn from that mistake.
But why do people always accept that? Okay, whatever you want to do, what if it turns out bad? But you already know that the thing might be bad. So why do you still want to do it?
Okay,
I mean, that's just life, though. Like, I feel like with life, we're just going to have to risk it. The first musician that started making real money off it, they probably told him it was crazy. Like, there's so much of life right now. Do you think 40, okay, maybe not 40, maybe like 50, 60 years ago, when somebody said, I'm going to create something that will be basically talking to plastic and we are contacting someone in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Like, these are concepts that people probably thought that you're just chatting nonsense.
So if the thought of is going to turn out bad is there, then obviously you thought, okay, if I do this thing, it might probably turn out good. Sportybet will actually teach you that.
Wow.
Word. Wisdom.
Facts.
Oh, God.
No, facts. But then, okay, basically the thing is, just go for what it is you want. If you think you might not have like all of the knowledge, get advice or something, but then as long as you know, okay, yes, this is going to profit me, then fine, go for it.
And then sometimes self-confidence helps to make that result positive. Like if it's going to turn out negative, like your confidence can change the result. Like if I know that this thing is not going to turn out well for me, I have the confidence, and maybe people might like
a universe thing.
Just know, with me, I believe a lot in manifesting and just having your mind
But sometimes when your mind is still focused on that thing, it might still turn out bad.
Yeah, but I feel like we as individuals, and this goes for everyone, age, religion, whatever, like I feel like we should be allowed to fail. I feel like
Exactly.
Like we should be allowed to fail.
This is what our parents do not understand. This is what they always want to fight. I'm like, let people live, basically. Let people do whatever they want to do. Not that you are telling me, don't do. Let me do it. Even if I'm going to fail, let me do
They
it.
believe in that text.
because
Exactly.
that failure will teach you so. Because
Let it teach
there's a
you.
quote.
There are a lot of lessons to learn.
The
in
quotes
this
I
life.
constantly live by is like you learn a lot more from failure than success.
Exactly.
Way more.
A lot of
from
people
failure.
have gone down from being successful. Like the success made them come down because of maybe too
because
much excitement.
Initial success is like how they say that you don't give millions to a poor man. 9 times out of 10, they end up completely squandering the wealth because they've never had that much money before. They don't know what to do with it. So they're just gonna go in thin air. So I feel like we should be allowed to fail. So when we get to that point that we finally succeed in whatever it is that we're good at, those initial failures will guide you. And I know our parents understand that because they definitely failed in certain aspects, but again, they were just still living in the realm of the
And that's
conventional.
why I like our generation. You guys don't allow anybody to talk down on you.
Send.
Don't allow anybody to talk down on you. See, we are very confident in this generation, and I love it. And that's the reason why we have a lot of young people out there doing good for themselves. And our parents, they'll not be like, okay, and now you know. Let people live, basically, and be confident. I swear.
And
even
also,
if you don't have, fake it.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what it is that happened.
Fake it.
I don't know what happened with it as, the generations just kept winding down and it got to us here. But I feel like let's take human beings as phones and there's constant updates or whatever, like iOS 17 or whatever. I feel like
don't use iPhones as.
What is your beef with iPhone?
No, I don't have no beef.
So what is the problem?
I use an iPhone, so just leave. You can use what's it called? Android and earbuds.
Yeah, but let's just say software updates.
But do you know that?
Why is it
wait? But do you know that this iPhone that you are bashing now, some people have confidence because they're using iPhone.
That is stagnation. Don't do that.
No.
But
it is not.
What I'm saying is,
sorry, hold on, I beg. Tell me one change, apart from USB-C and 5x camera zoom from 11 to 15.
Apple, don't mind him. Sponsor me. Sponsor me.
A lot.
What?
There's a lot. Do you want to compare the iOS you want to compare iOS 12 to iOS 17?
But the iOS updates are finishing my battery though.
And it's taking more space.
It depends.
Dying.
So it depends.
Do you know? This has turned into like a techie conversation. But do you know if you
guys were going way?
If you shoot a ProRes on like an iPhone 15, you can't buy a 128 gig phone because in just 2 videos your space is gone.
Yeah, because I accept that.
Back
That's very right.
to the topic. What I wanted to say is that let's take human beings are constantly having software updates. Let me not offend you. You said I shouldn't use iPhone software update. I feel like with every year winding down, I feel like the shame chip is becoming less and less efficient in our generation. Let's be real. Because Tani, you obviously know ice cream so good and a lot of grab and a lot of different ways that people. All the different ways that people have found to make money and just do that. See, nobody's for the most part, as generations keep winding down, nobody sends again. People are going to do what they do regardless.
Especially young people.
Especially young people.
You don't care.
But the thing is, I won't lie.
I still care.
Sometimes, just sometimes.
You still care
to an extent.
To low self-esteem. When you care too much about what people, you're basing your standards off
on
of
what people say.
You start having low self-esteem. I'm going to use Bobrisky as an example. Wow. I don't mean to get cancelled, but Bobrisky cannot praise herself without bringing down other women.
She himself.
That's what God said. Me, I'm not saying anything.
Bobrisky can't praise herself without bringing out other. I'm finer than all these other. I'm better than. You can have self-confidence in yourself without bringing that. So now Bobrisky is basing her standards off what other females are doing. And then it screams low self-esteem because if these other females don't exist, what will
you do? Yeah.
I feel like that's a lot of people though. A lot of people are let's be honest, people are insecure that way. When you see someone constantly bashing someone else to bring themselves up, It's insecurity.
Yeah.
It's
And
definitely
there's a lot of
insecurity.
people that need to work on it. I will not say that I am exempted, but insecurity is a lot.
Of course.
Insecurity is a lot, and it's not easy to fight insecurity. It's not easy to say, okay, I'm not insecure. Deep down, you are still insecure. Oh,
something,
secure, yeah.
That I can't admit to.
It's like I'm like everybody is, because even me, like people might not believe it, but in my core, I'm actually an extremely shy guy. I actually am. People, I'm so serious.
Are you serious?
I'm
Are you serious?
When I say hello, like I'm so serious, but I understood like to live and navigate in the
You
world.
see what I said about faking it? Was it not the one that was?
I'm so serious about faking it till you make it. I genuinely believe that, because I am a very shy kid in my heart. A lot of stuff I do now, I still have friends message me every day. It's like, I cannot believe this is you now. Because who I was then, where I just accepted being shy, not really doing much, just being in my own corner. I understood at one point, I was just like, man, you cannot live like this.
Yeah.
So even,
Get there, though?
just serious delusional.
Plus Sakpa.
Serious
Plus
delusion.
Sakpa.
Because
Sakpa will make you run.
that, no, on God.
No,
Sakpa go chase you enter your house.
no, I don't think so.
No, facts.
When you know that, okay, you have to do this thing to get money.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. No, she's right.
Fine,
Yeah.
hustle,
It's
yes.
a balance of yes. Sapa was definitely a factor.
Do you want to go
And
back
then
because you are shy? You go learn less.
you learn, no. And like I said, I always knew that media was the pathway. I knew I was going to do something that
Yeah,
I knew that
I was like that too.
eventually I'm going to have to know how to navigate in front of a camera. Eventually, I'm going to have to know how to speak in front
Of the
of
camera.
people. Like back in the day, talking to fine girl like this, I'll be stammering like Bulu. But in general, like
Oh,
Bolu, I love you, bro. If you're watching, I love you.
you
Bro.
don't.
But in me back in the day in lie, but
Oh, you see one girl, you go the other way, abi?
before, yes,
Wow.
yes.
Me, I want to
before.
work in your. I want to work.
But at one point, I just said, in fact, even women were even a factor in it, because I saw one babe one time. I said, God, will he stand up? Like, will he stand up? Like, none of that shy stuff is working. At least pretend that you have confidence, and you worked.
Exactly.
And he actually, well, to this day, a lot of who I
It's
am
very important.
is actually, I won't even say, I shouldn't be saying this. A lot of what I am and what I portray is actually a facade. I'll still go back to my house like this. Like, cause I'm still be little things that I still do to this
And-
era. I'm just like, how am I doing
And it's
this?
it's the same way, like, for example, now when you're fighting with somebody, and maybe when you get home, that's when you realize that, okay, I should have said this, I should have said this. I should have said
That's
that.
the most
And
painful.
it's very annoying. Because
That
I'm
is
like,
the most painful.
sometimes,
After fight, it's like, when
sometimes when I'm in my bedroom, I can be in my bedroom and I'll be firing and be having the conversation and be vexing.
Inside there.
But now, when you see the person, everything, it's not as if you don't want to say it or you're scared, but your brain just goes blank. I'm like, why? Why?
This
It's
one
just so
thing-
annoying.
This one thing happened to me in school. The guy hit me with a pen, and then I turned back and threw the pen back at him. And the next thing, this guy came and slapped me. Guy, on that spot, I could not do anything.
Wow.
I just saw that tears just
I
like,
understand.
kept coming out, and then my friends were like, guy, why don't do anything? Why not? I said, this I want to do.
I swear, this thing
Guy,
should
oh
happen to me. And recently, I've been really fighting it. There's one thing that happened in school. You know when you're writing exam, everybody, you put your bags outside. Then one girl now came. Why did you put my bag on the floor? Normally, I would have just said sorry, and I'm like, why do you expect me to put your bag? Which one is why did I put your bag on? Everybody kept their bag on the floor. You're telling me why you put
I'm
telling me
good.
why is your bag on the floor? Should I put it on my head? I don't understand.
Oh boy.
And I'm like, I was so proud of myself for answering that, because normally I would have just said sorry, but where do you expect me to put your bag? Is your bag that special?
But you see one thing about that thing, he knows me, stress. I avoid
Sometimes you don't have to avoid
No,
stress.
And that's one thing I take from Tani, him and stress.
Like this, I hate it. I hate stress in my life. So
Yeah, I hate stress too. I hate stress too. But some people,
And
you
I'll
have
move
to
my
clear
back
some
somewhere
people, because next time that is still.
No,
goes
I
to the
understand.
same-
Sometimes, like,
sometimes they want to
I
like try
take
and mess up
myself
with you
out
again.
to address people.
Yeah.
Like, I know you're very, and I've actually picked a lot of that from you. Like, I try to stress less about some things, but sometimes you have to tell people.
And there's
about
one thing that has
themselves.
been
You
in my
have
head.
to.
Sometimes when people older than you do something that is wrong,
boy.
they'll say, you don't. Please, I mean, you're a bad girl. I have respect, but me, I'll reply you.
I have to speak.
I'll reply you
Speak.
because
Random question again. Tribe.
I'm from Delta State.
Continue.
What is wrong with this boy, for Christ's sake?
Nothing is wrong.
Over for model Tani.
I'm a do.
Confidence and assertiveness. We're talking about assertiveness, like being able to express it. They go hand in hand. And this thing about Nigerians in particular, Africans, and then you being rude when you want to express yourself to an adult, like an adult is talking to you.
Most of the time, it's not even you being rude. They're just like saying that, okay, this is what you did. Exactly.
You saying it in a calm tone.
You see all these older people should work on yourself.
Wahala.
People should work on yourself.
And I changed it for someone in my school because she thought that I was going to keep quiet and digest her insults and her rudeness. And one of my pet peeves is bad customer service. You can be 77 years old. I do not care. I'm going to address it the way I see it. She was rude to me, and she was offering me a service that I paid for. And then I tried to talk to her calmly, and she was like, she dismissed me very rudely in front of other people. I was calm. I didn't say anything. And then when I started talking back, all the other waiters and all, because it was a restaurant, all the other waiters now started talking to me like, she's older than you. You can't address her that way.
I would have
there's nothing, this one does not have to do with age. You respect me, I respect you.
Respect is reciprocal.
And then I'm going to be assertive regardless. I can be assertive in a very calm way. If you perceive it as rude, I can't help that.
I can't help you, man.
Assertiveness.
No, as long as you're
and that's the reason why. That's the reason why I like this generation. This generation, we are always vocal. And we always say what we want, no matter how you want to take it. That's your business. We will always talk.
Not caring what anybody.
We will always talk.
Anybody has to say about
and do you get? And it's these same older people that will say, "I don't want you to do this because of what people will say or because of what people think about it," and does not make sense. This generation, we are different, and we have self-confidence, and that's why I'm so happy to be Gen Z. I'm a queen mother of Gen Z people. I'm so happy.
Mother.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's where my self-confidence comes from. Not caring about what other people have to say about me, and I feel like that's where most people's confidence comes from in my generation.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if I'm doing something and you think otherwise, it's going to make me want to do that thing more.
Even
go left, I want to go right.
And people even learn too. Okay, she did that. I'll try it next time.
If you're saying it that way, to me, I see it is one, a stubbornness. I don't know. Maybe when you were small, when they say don't.
Are you a millennial?
I'm not. No.
You can't be a Gen Z and be no.
Wait,
you can't accept that.
Everybody has like different sides to different things.
It depends on the situation.
What
it depends on the situation.
But
If that's what you said.
Let me channel that unsolicited opinion now. If my neighbor is going to tell me something that does not concern them, I should do something in a particular way. It does not concern you how I'm living my life. So why should I take what you're saying to her? Why should I do what you're saying to me?
Just before we even round this segment, I remember one time I went to church, and then when my dad is a very high up person in the church, and then this one elder comes to me, and he was just like, "Oh, I don't even know if I should say this in sort of camera because he paid me small." Like, he entered small. The guy was just like, "Oh, Charles," that's my pop's name. He's like, "Oh, Charles, I didn't know you had 2 daughters." The reason he said that was because me and my little brother have long hair. So he was like, "Oh, Charles, I didn't know you had 2 daughters." And then my popsy is laughing. I'm just looking at him. So he proceeds to start giving me a lecture.
Was he being sarcastic?
Of course he was being interesting. So he now proceeds to give us a lecture like, "Oh, your dad is a very important person in the church. You can't be styling your hair like this.
Goodness.
Does it honor God?" At a point, I looked at him and I just started laughing, and then I walked off. And the guy was calling me back. Even my popsy was calling me back. I just kept walking off. To this day, my dad never adjusted because he knew that it would have been over for him if
at this point,
around.
We'll not call them millennials. They need to do old people conference and lecture them.
They care so much about what other people thought about them, so they expect us to do
the same, and we don't want to do that.
I'm sorry, I can't have buzz cut too. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. But before I start continuing insulting, that's what they're saying now, even though I'm just giving critique. Before I start insulting anybody, we'll be right back with the Rant Room.
Welcome back to the Rant Room. Today we're talking about self-confidence and embracing individuality. Join our conversation on using the hashtag the Rant Room on TVC. So I'd like to think of myself as a hot girl.
Word.
I think everybody can agree with that.
Yeah, we can.
Period. Anyways,
what?
So I guess that hot girl catchphrase from a particular celebrity that I look up to when it comes to self-confidence, body positivity.
Meg Thee Stallion, right?
That's my guy there. Yeah. Anyways, Megan Thee Stallion is somebody that I look up to because that girl does not care for anybody's opinion, anybody's take on her, and she carries herself with so much confidence is admirable. I can't even begin to talk. Let me not talk about her. We're not going to end the segment. But I feel like there are people in our generation or even millennials too that help us champion body positivity, self-confidence. And for me, it's Megan Thee Stallion, Lizzo, so many other people.
We'll
carry
address
the-
that Lizzo matter later.
No.
Lizzo
We're
out
talking-
of
You know, and funny enough, the way people will say, okay, I'm fat, they are body shaming me. I like fat people. Especially people that
Fat people are so funny.
I
They're so
love
fun
them
to hug,
so
for
much.
starters.
So much. I
they're so
love fat
fun to-
people. I love fat people. And there's one of my friends, anytime she posts picture, I'll be like, guy, you're so fine. And she's feeling bad that, okay, I don't want to post. And I'm like, post it, guy. Don't even think about what people want to say. Post it.
Exactly. So what I'm basically saying is there are people in the world today that help us champion this body positivity and help us appreciate it more. And for me, it was Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion is beautiful. So do you have people that you look up to when it comes to self-confidence, or people that have helped you identify self-confidence as something that's very vital in your appearance today?
Me, I'm so serious. I'm so serious because, again, growing up, kids are wicked. Especially in primary, secondary school time, children are very, very wicked. I can't tell you about the amount of jokes I got. Again, I have a big lower lip.
If you joke, I will beat you. Me, right? If you don't, do you know that I can't be a teacher?
God. You say you can't be a teacher?
I can't be a teacher. I hate all those kind of jokes. Why are you joking with me like that? It's not funny. What is funny?
Don't you do it?
No, I don't.
You've never done it.
I can do it, but not to your face.
Oh,
So
God,
exactly.
woman.
So you are backing them. You are backing them, and
That's
they're doing it.
worse.
So take it.
They are different. They are
No,
two
it's not
different.
But in general, it's like going back to what I was even saying in the previous segment, like a lot of what I am is because I had to basically delude myself into thinking it. Because again, when kids will point out every single flaw of you. Is it that you're dark? Is it that you have a big lower lip? What men, children are wicked. So I know everything I collected, but at some point I just started
stare at
championing this
Look at you from
thing.
head to toe.
I just really started championing myself. I literally used to call myself ugly to just navigate my life that way. It's just like, okay, so like I'll still take your girl. And one person, I did. So in general,
But kids are annoying.
kids are flipping annoying. But in general,
Children, though.
Kids are annoying.
They are
no.
kids.
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
I'll not say I'll not say I
Nobody
don't
more
love
honest
children,
than a
but I don't
child
know.
from the age of 8 to about 14.
Get the most honest.
That is where you
14
get
is no kidding.
honesty.
You just bend their neck like this. Why are you dirty like this?
Exactly. You just be like,
Like,
I'm like, I just
you
took
walk
my
into
bike.
the
Are
room,
you
you're like,
joking?
My dad,
Sophie.
my dad has a pot belly. And then my
no, that
dad-
signifies wealth. You went to Pan Atlantic. That makes sense now.
Come
hey,
on.
hey, wahala.
My dad has pot belly, and I have a cousin that's like 6 years old. And then
Oh,
my daddy
no.
talks a lot of beer. And then she told him, like, she talks a lot. She told him, she was like, are you sure it's not this beer that is making your tummy? And my daddy's feelings were hurt.
Oh my God.
He's older, he's more than 50 years
Did you
old.
stop?
He was genuine. No, he didn't
Exactly.
stop.
So you
Don't
can get to
worry.
you.
That's what you were saying. Kids will give you the most.
Yeah, honest
opinion.
opinion.
But I respect it, Sha, because do you know the people that I keep in my life the most? People that are honest with me. It's like those are my closest friends. Are people that will tell me like, oh, he's like, what are you doing? Like, how can you leave your house like this type vibe?
I'm that
like,
friend though. And the way I'll not tell you in a calm way. oh.
Yes, like
Like, which kind?
somebody that you're close
to
with, you can
abstain.
tell them as just like, guy, I'm not going out with you like this.
You and who they come
Like,
on, go and remove it.
This is like going against my brand. Like, look at me and look at what you're wearing. Doesn't like you're my guy, but behave yourself.
My sister will say, you're going with me like this. Be going, I'm coming.
But do you think the most honest people are authentic? Would you say they are authentic?
I'll
I
say
feel like
no.
number one, I feel like a lot of honest people are projecting.
Yeah.
Because let's even take the lizard that you
Thank you.
cited.
Oh my days.
So
Cause
me,
problem today.
before the situation that is on the news right now, I was so cool with Lizzo. In fact, I actually supported what she was doing. Again, body positivity, her music is decent. She's doing her thing. So when it now came out that Lizzo was body shaming people,
But has it been proven
I was
though?
like,
Are those
I'm not
allegations?
saying it's allegations. That's why I said allegedly. Like, when all this stuff came out, not like I'm believing it or whatever, but in the event that it's true, I think that is crazy. Not even because of who or what she is, but just off the strength of what her music was saying. Like the message in her music. So if that stuff actually comes out to be true, I'm just like, wow.
But she
So
has a show though. Something that has to be big girls. I do not see why I would have a show that has to be big girls and I'm auditioning for small
girls.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And that's why I'm not taking sides. I'm not trying to say she's right, but it just makes it more unbelievable because her credibility is questioned now.
Exactly.
Because she has been honest, like she has been out there. She's the most authentic person. She flaunts her body. She wears bikinis. She doesn't care about anything. So I don't see
Tell me
any
your
reason
face. Why did you make that face?
Do you have something to say?
So my view is probably like different from you guys and everything. To me, when you guys say body positivity,
where's this going? I can't wait to see where you're going.
It's more or less like something that is healthy for you. You can't see someone that is
he's digging the grave. Let's go.
See, no, wait, chill. So, but no,
Chill, let him land.
You can't see someone that is.
displayed.
God, I'm looking for like the perfect word, but I can't seem to find like oversized, overweight. I'm sorry, but you can't actually see someone like that and say, okay, this person is actually in a healthy state.
Wow.
It's not possible.
Do you want to get him more?
No, hold on.
Finish him.
I get what he's saying.
MK1 out now.
Facts, yes. To me, I don't see it as like a healthy kind of thing.
Okay.
You can be big, you can be fat, but once you're exceeding that, to me, honestly,
obviously,
it doesn't seem
wait,
healthy.
nobody wants to exceed
that
it.
kind of
No,
person,
I'm not saying. To me, in my head, I just feel like, okay, this person is like anything can.
Okay.
This topic came up because of Lizzo. Do you think Lizzo is unhealthy?
I don't.
Put him on the spot.
Let me tell you, she is healthy. She works out. I think she's a vegetarian.
Vegan, I
Yeah,
think.
thank you.
Yeah.
She's vegan. She works out. And all those things. So
Tell your face when she said that she
Exactly.
works out.
Okay.
And again, you said when they are big and if they are healthy and da. Most of them, they already have low self-esteem from their body. And now when people now tell them that, oh, you look good, you this, you that, they don't believe it. They feel like this one, me,
Guilty.
why do you, exactly.
I'm so
and
guilty.
they feel
of that
like
too.
you are whining them and you are
whining
lying.
me.
Okay,
And the thing is, most of the time, they are healthy. It's just that they want to reduce the fat, and obviously, too much fat in the body is not good. So they are trying to reduce the fat. At the same, do you want them to die? They can't kill themselves. They'll just find. And most of the time, going to the gym does not reduce your body, except when you go on diets.
Genetics.
Exactly, and most of the time.
Genetics.
Yes.
Genetics is not obese.
It's not what?
Obese.
It depends.
It depends
some
now.
people
Tani,
have a
Tani,
sometimes
Tani.
obesity in their family.
Obesity.
Tani.
Stop.
Okay, let me.
No, stop. Just nah. Don't do that. Don't do that. Obesity.
But
Tani. Okay.
but most of them are healthy though.
Whoa. Okay, let me.
Yeah.
Most of them.
I wanted to help you out, but
Some of them.
what I will say is like someone like me, for example, I eat like a Viking, but at the same time, people might not even notice it because again, I have a very quick metabolism, right? So that one is genetic. Same thing with my dad. Like I got that from my dad's side. A lot of people have a very slow,
Metabolism.
exactly, very slow metabolism. I don't know why I lost the word, but anyway, very slow metabolism. So that can aid into them be now obesity. Now that's a different
That's
thing
a
because again,
different
that's a
thing,
medical
actually.
condition.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like if obesity is like
Self-induced
it's self-induced medical condition, of course. Like so you can eat yourself into obesity, of course. But what she was saying was, God, I know you're looking at me that I'm only defending her for a certain reason.
Let him defend
but
me.
I don't send you right now. But my point is that
Women.
oh God, women, you're right. But the truth is, yes, you actually a lot of it is genetics, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't take. Even Lizzo, I'll give Lizzo credit. Like Lizzo, when she appeared on the scene, and Lizzo now, there's a massive difference. It's clear that she worked on it. It's clear
Why did
that she
she
took her
work out?
diet seriously.
Why?
I don't know. That's
She just
for
wants to make
her
her be
reason. Like
you know,
maybe
one person
it actually got to a point where doctors were like, hey,
You
TikTok,
have
like
to do
something might
this.
happen.
Yeah.
Or maybe she just felt like, hey, you know what? I want to work out.
And there are some reasons why people will say, okay, I want to lose weight for the. Okay, let's use this girl as an example, or this woman, Hilda Bassi. Before she went for cookathon, she actually lost weight because of it. So there are different reasons. Some people, they want to be like that. Some people, they don't even care. They are just eating.
And then this brings me to the whole topic of not speaking on people's weight. I always tell my parents.
It's not just weight, everything.
Don't.
Oh, you have acne. What is your business? Waiting
My
concern
mom will
you.
see African moms, aunties. You're adding weight to. Where is it coming from? Look at
Oh,
your
Rara Majel, shut up.
They're like the various
it.
reasons we've
What are you
brought
gonna say?
now for people adding or reducing
I was
weight.
like, okay.
You don't know what people are going through. My mom adds weight
Exactly.
when she's stressed.
Yeah,
You know
my
what people
sister.
are- exactly. You don't know what people are going through. So
Yeah.
it's better for you to keep your opinion to yourself,
Yeah.
because you're going to like struck a nerve with the person's. And it's
I mean, I don't like, I reply rudely.
and people that have body dysmorphia.
And why are you black
as
like
well-
this?
as
Like,
well.
shut up. What's your business? Do you know what I've been through in the past how many months? Which one is why are you black? Give me money for cream.
People
If
that
you want me to be fair.
people that have body dysmorphia, you tell them they are looking skinny, they'll start eating to add weight.
When they are
Tell them
fat,
they're looking
tell them
fat.
It's
they're
just like, and again, people like throwing stones in glass houses because I literally remember, again, this is going back to church. One woman literally came to me and it was just like, again, hair, I had a ring on or whatever. But in my head, you know how close I was to saying, it's like, Auntie, good afternoon, ma. Do you know it's the gist in the church that your husband is cheating on you? The last thing on my mind, on your mind right now should be my hair or my ring.
Somebody's home.
Like,
wow.
like, see, that's the thing. Because I love peace. But sometimes when
is not enough
when
for no
push
time.
comes to shove, I will shovel. Like I will shove.
You guys, be
So
violent.
please, everybody should just mind their business. And that goes for a lot of
Mind your
things.
business.
mind
I
your
won't
business.
mind
It's
your-
very important.
We say this now, but wait, if I ask three of them now about their thoughts about the LGBTQ community.
No, I zip my.
I don't have a problem with it.
I'm not talking.
Everybody
I
has.
can speak on it.
Go.
Based on my religion is against it.
Okay.
And I would say I'm a religious person to an extent.
Okay.
I'm not going to go out of my way to judge someone who believes in
Yeah.
You
God,
don't
she's so
impose-
smart.
You don't impose your
God.
beliefs
Beliefs on other people.
Like, if this is what you believe, fine. If
Tony,
this is what I
shut
believe,
up.
Fine. I'm not going to
Did I
impose.
say anything?
I'm
I
not
know,
going to
I
say-
can read your mind.
I'm not going to cancel you.
To be
because
honest, I don't have a
at
problem
the end of
with
the
it.
day, you can be gay, you can be lesbian, I'm straight. We're all human beings. At the end of
Exactly.
the day, I will see you as a human being first.
I don't
before
even
see you
think
as a
about
gay
it.
person.
I don't even
Exactly.
think about it.
Tiny thoughts?
It's your business.
You have
Tani,
more to offer than your
Tani,
identity.
Tani,
Exactly.
you must,
Yes,
Tani,
sexuality.
It's like she said, is your business. So no wala. My 2 cents is not needed. So we'll come back after this quick break. Thank you very much.
Welcome to the Rant Room on TVC, and my name is Omolola. And in this segment, we're going to be talking about navigating challenges to confidence. And we'll be talking about social media and self-esteem and how social media affects us personally. And in my opinion, I'll say that if you allow social media to affect you on your own, because social media is not real. You don't expect me to come and start posting on my social media that I'm broke, or if you should come and send money, I've not eaten. I will obviously post the fine things and the nice things on social media. So I feel like people that
You're in a
people
different
that
part
let-
of
yeah,
social
people that
media,
let social
oh.
media get into their head. I don't know what you're thinking of. I don't know what is in your head, and I just feel like you need to let that go away, and you need to think. Any black
Speaking
thing,
of social media, remember to join the conversation with the hashtag The Rant Room on TVC. But anyways, back to what you're saying. Again, you're right. A lot of social media is not real.
It's not a
like,
lot.
I remember this one rapper, his name is
Everything.
Tyler, the Creator, just like, how can you be cyberbullied? Just put your phone off.
Exactly.
And in a lot of ways, I was just like, oh my God, he has a point. Because
But you know that?
it's a
Wait. Now, if you're talking about this cyberbullying thing, but you know that some people are actually annoying.
oh, trust.
And do you know that sometimes I'll carry my phone on Twitter and I'll just be like, Mola, it's not necessary, because some people used to tweet like as if their head is not correct. And
See,
it is
Twitter
just,
is-
it will push you to actually comment.
The thing is that Twitter is my favorite. I'm never going to call it X, Elon Musk. But
Period.
Twitter is my favorite app by far. But even me, I understand that Twitter is where positivity comes to die.
Yeah.
It's the truth about it. As
Wow.
someone that loves dark humor, I can't not be on Twitter. But at the same time, I understand what Twitter is. even to me, Instagram
And
is
also-
worse in
and
a
also,
way.
wait,
But
and-
one thing, let me just
No
start my
problem.
point. One thing I just never really understood, is that me, for example, I'm very controlled with the people I follow on social media. Like,
Yeah.
you have to serve some purpose to me,
yeah.
whether I like your music, or I like the
your
books you write,
fashion.
or maybe how you dress, something
Yeah.
along those lines, or friends, obviously. But me, when people are following, guys and women where are following supermodels, actors, and they're like, oh, all social media shows me is people that look like this. I'm like, beloved, that's your fault.
Exactly.
Like, people don't understand how much power, at least until all this ad nonsense and all the advertised tweets and posts started. But really, there was a period when everything you saw on your timeline was determined by you.
But it has changed though.
It has changed a little bit. Don't get it twisted. You can still see a lot of randomness, but a lot of your
now they have
algorithm
changed it
is actually
for you
based
and
on
following.
you. But guess what? A lot of the stuff you still see is still based on you.
you.
It's based on your Google searches. It's based on the stuff you watch on YouTube.
Yeah.
So a lot of the stuff you see.
And one thing that I
that.
really want people to correct is that there should be a difference between correcting someone on social media and trolling. Because when someone does something that does not make sense, and you are trying to comment and tell the person, okay, what you said did not make sense,
I'm
especially
cool
on
with that.
Insta blog, they'll say you are trolling people. But no, you're not. You are correcting people. There's a difference between trolling. Trolling is when you see me wearing a good clothes and you're telling me, why did you wear this kind of clothes? You know, even fine. Or okay, with the kind of money you have, look at the place you are living. That's what you can call trolling.
Okay, but then you need to understand some people are sad.
Yes, you don't have to put it on other people. Emeka Mokoba,
No, but that's what a lot of social media is. People just come to project. I remember this video was it Trend Central? Shout out, bro. Like, somebody was describing a lot of what Twitter is, where it's just like, oh, I feel like dying, I'll come to Twitter. It's like, oh, I feel like making somebody's day terrible, I'll come to Twitter. That's a lot of
No,
what.
but why would you
and
feel
even
like
lot
making
of-
someone's day terrible though?
Because
Why?
their own days are terrible, so they feel
can be in it alone.
like
How do
they
people
must
think?
put it on someone
I'm
else.
tired.
They must projecting it. Yeah.
I'm actually tired. How do people think like
And
that?
that's why you have to have thick skin if you're going to be on social media
Yeah.
and try to
The
maintain your
thickest skin.
self-confidence.
Most of the time, like yesterday, my auntie was asking me if I ever want to go on Big Brother. I'm like, obviously, I would like to go, but
How you
I don't
deal with
think-
people there? Oh
I don't think
God.
I have the strength of the fans and the fights and the trolls. It's a lot. I don't think I can handle it. Ordinary face-to-face wahala go and they run. Let's not talk of Twitter.
You don't
fighting.
pass. You don't strike me as someone that would run from conflict, though.
I will not run.
I will run.
But it's actually stressful because most of the time what they're arguing about is pointless. They can be fighting on Twitter now that me and you are fighting and we are together here.
It's content for people now, so you have to help them.
People should get a life, especially all this. Anyway, let me not talk.
No, cook.
Okay, especially all these bloggers. People should actually get a life and let people rest on social media. And it is
But
just
that's their
it is
job. Unfortunately, that's their job. That's how you get paid. The
So when
crazier
you're
the story,
growing
but
up-
see the way these bloggers have picked up this rest in peace Mohbad story.
everybody has turned to blogger. Everybody is a blogger. Small comment section. You see, check out my full video on my page.
Oh my days, they
Oh
be
boy,
advertising
Twitter.
their stuff in the comment section. That thing annoys me.
First 6 posts I'm seeing, check out video of this person. Check out leaked video of this
Leaked
person.
video.
Well-
That's the new formula.
Oh my
Check out
God.
leaked video of this person.
That is different though. That's better. Do you know that's annoying me past? Kiniko 20 odds. Come. Now this channel for Telegram they
All
hot.
those ones one repeat.
Spotify people. I said Spotify. Sporty beds. That is what is fueled on
This one is
Twitter,
what they call
and it's so annoying.
post-traumatic stress disorder. God, even when you were saying that, oh, nobody comes to Twitter and says that, oh, I'm hungry. Have you gone under in the comments of
Funny enough, you see
Have
them
in the comments,
that have
it's
not
like, boss, I
eaten.
beg, give me 500
I
naira.
never chopped
I
today.
never chopped
Do
today.
you know why?
Boss,
Do you
give me
know why I
1K,
like
let me
it?
press 10
You know I
notes.
like that. Those kind of people, if you now check the DMs, later, when they, for example, now you catch the person, maybe you are insulting me today. Maybe I just check my DMs, and that is when you see that, okay, this person was actually begging me for money. And these people will now post it and disgrace you. You see that you OT chesting. See your life outside. People should stop. People should stop and let people breathe on social media. It's not easy.
Do you think it's possible for you to be like 100% authentic on any social media when it comes? Let's say you want to. Can you be 100% yourself?
I don't think so.
No.
It
I don't think
depends.
so.
I think you can.
How?
Because even like, let's say, okay, Andrew Tate is a bad
You
example.
can't, but it starts from you.
But-
Andrew Tate.
No, let me land. See, I don't know. No. See, the fact that she responded like that tells me she's educated, so thank God. But the thing is with Andrew Tate, yeah, Andrew Tate does not. Andrew Tate knows exactly what he's doing. Andrew Tate is not authentic. I swear. He knows the market that he's playing
Yeah.
to. He
He
knows.
give him views and money.
It's like
and-
anybody that thinks Andrew Tate means everything that he's saying or is a fool, in my opinion. So Andrew Tate was a bad example. That's why I pulled it back. But there are genuinely some people that actually, regardless of social media cult or whatever, they are actually well and truly themselves. Even me.
Yeah,
self.
that's why I said that it starts from you. Not okay. For example, now if I want to post something, I'll say, okay, let me post this because of what people will think about me. Okay, they think that okay, oh, you went to this fine restaurant. Ah, this girl has money. Oh. It starts from you. Personally,
People
I
even
will
speak
just
on
post it
topics that they don't know
randomly.
about, but because
I'll
like,
just
let's
post
say
it.
now, for
Let's
example,
say now, exactly.
like there's like, okay, I don't even want to go into that topic, but let's just say a footballer has done something crazy. I'm sure a lot of people can use their imagination
Yeah.
and think about the footballer I'm talking about. A lot of people might not even believe in the cause, but because they're trying to impress someone on social media or blah 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 blah, they will now
They'll
come with one episode
exactly.
trying to sound smart. Like,
And that's
there's a lot of that
and that's
fakeness
and that's
in
what is
social
going on
media.
social media now.
Every
And to
day.
be honest, I'm tired of social media. Everybody's mobad. They are trying to like paint it that okay, is my guy, but
Yeah, everybody's doing my guy.
But
Oh,
not your guy.
I
don't do
I
that.
don't want to sub one guy because actually.
I don't want
but
to
let me
mention
just.
names, but-
I won't mention names, Sha.
Let's keep it.
I won't mention names for my brand. I plan to work with these people, so let me not say anybody's
Wahala,
name.
Imagine. See, okay.
If I stole this shoe,
Money must be made.
on God, on God.
Who is not being authentic at this moment, but it's not like this one, Sha.
You know what?
It's not
That's
100%
fair.
authentic.
Money must
No,
be made.
sometimes I can close eye to authenticity when it comes to money. What?
Money must be made.
Money must be made, though. But again, just going back to the topic in general, like it's important. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save it for the next segment. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, guys. It's still the Rant Room on TVC. The hashtag
The Rant Room on TVC.
hashtag the Rant Room on TVC, and we're still on the topic of self-confidence, but this time we're talking about embracing ourselves. How do we what are the setbacks, the challenges we've had, how do we cope with it, and how do we like aspire to be more? Let me start with our brother on that end there.
Said our brother. Like I said I think it was this episode, I hope it was this episode, but a lot of growing up, like I wasn't really the biggest fan of myself because again, kids are very wicked. So it really took a lot of removing myself from that environment and even the country to really just start formulating and just like, okay. It's like, this is actually who I am. People actually see me for this. And then when you still start getting those votes of confidence from people, like, oh, like you actually look good in this, da 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 da. Like, in as much as you might think initially is, they're just whining me. At a certain point, it actually starts to enter. Like I said, little things like my lip, how dark I am, blah, 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 were literally like firing shots for me back in the day. But now, people that know me, especially fresh off doing my hair or whatever, I take the long way home or to my destination to be catching car mirrors and everything to look at myself like, God, you tried though.
Yeah,
like,
I think because
I still do that.
personally, anytime I'm going out, like I'm all dressed and all of that, and I look at a mirror, I have full confidence like throughout the day. Because I know how I look before I go to,
Yeah,
especially when, you know, there are sometimes that when you're not dressed well, that's when you see the most important people of your life. And when you dress like you are looking so good, you're smelling so nice, that's when you not even say anybody, you be like, why did I even waste this clothes?
This
sef?
fit.
I should have not even worn it today. And I feel like mirror does a lot for me. It does a lot for me. I love looking at the mirror, especially full mirror. I can die there. To be honest.
No, I understand though.
I'm going to talk about, this is a very sensitive part of my life. I'm going to bring up here because the energy that I'm feeling is making me comfortable enough to talk.
Okay.
So I'm going to talk about my insecurity. And I'm doing it so that other people that have the same insecurity or any other insecurity as well will feel confident enough, because this is something I've struggled with for a while. So there's two things. The first one was caused by my mom. I love you so much, but this is me coming out in a non-LGBTQ way. But this is me coming out to tell you that. So I don't know if everybody can see, but I'm not the most busty person. So growing up, my mom started, when I started using bra tops, it was fine. And then when it was time to transition to using a bra, she started getting me padded bras. She said my clothes were not going to look nice if I don't have a busty chest, basically. And yeah, after some time, it got to me. I mean, I didn't see it as a big deal until like I grew older and it started making more sense to me that this is how you're going, because it's stressful. The iron is heavy and I want my comfort more than anything. And she's saying that because of what other people would think I look like in my outfit. So this is one insecurity that I think to an extent I've actually overcome, because it's like
it is what it is.
It is what it is. Like, it's not going to, if it is going to.
Most girls don't even wear bra nowadays.
If it is going to, and everything.
Most people don't wear bras now.
Everything has its advantages.
And it seems like small breasts don't they win, no? Small breasts don't they win.
And it is what works for me. Like, I feel like my body type is what I can work with, and I'm fine.
Exactly.
When I'm running, I run comfortably. When I don't, it's just something that I go use. Like, you just get used to, like, this is not going anywhere. And it's notions or opinions like this that make people now start getting breast implants or going under the knife.
And even lifts.
Exactly, all those things. But I don't really care about it anymore, because it's like, it's not going anywhere. I'm not going to make myself uncomfortable because I want to fit into a certain image. Nah.
You are you.
Thank you, queen.
Welcome.
Second thing is, so I want to get a belly button piercing, but then all the belly button.
Okay, I can talk now. Okay.
Is it not painful?
I can talk now. I'm trying to get deep breath. I can talk now. Woo. Woo. Okay.
The belly button piercing is like, I think, the second or third least painful piercing, actually.
Are you serious?
Sure.
Without numb cream though.
Without numb cream. Anyway, so I have a little...
That's a lie. It's not possible for it not to be painful.
You're not
They're literally doing like this and choking it inside.
Let her talk.
I don't know the logic. I'm not a professional person, so I can't really speak much on that. But my cousin that got it said it wasn't really, like, the pain was not up to a 6/10.
Okay.
So I have an outie, like a very small outie, and then in all the pictures of the belly button piercings I've seen online, nobody has a belly button piercing with an outie. Until now, that is an insecurity of mine, because I feel like it's not going to look nice.
But you can be the first person that will have a belly button piercing.
I've not gotten to that extent in my confidence.
Work on
it. Piercing. I'm going to get there, but that is an insecurity that I'm struggling with. And all my friends encourage me, like, it's no big deal, like, it's there. What are you going to do? Are you going to cut it off? Are you going to remove it? Like, it's there, but I'm going to take my time to accept that that's something I'm going to come
Personally, I don't think growing up I had any insecurity. The only thing that I would say insecurity was when I was like 11 to like 14. I know that I was not outspoken. Now I'm very outspoken, but before I was not outspoken. Like, I can be in a room filled with people that we are age mates and I will not say anything. Like, they'll literally be the one to say me, why are you not talking? But now me they talk past.
Well,
and I feel like
complete opposite.
I feel like I came out of my shell when I entered secondary school. When I entered secondary school, everybody that were in my class were rash people. Like, they were literally not that they were rash people, but like they were talking
a
a
rash
lot.
or raz?
Everything. But we're all joined. And like, I just got used to talking all the time. I got used to. In fact, I'm not even shy. Before I was shy, but right now I don't think I'm shy because.
Are you from Ibadan, by the way?
No, I'm from Ondo State.
Okay, just wanted.
I just came out of that, and to be honest, I'll say that that's the best thing that has happened to me, because why would I be shy? Would they beat me? No.
Another thing is just surround yourself with the right people.
Exactly.
You have your people. I'm very shy. I'm timid as So my mom hates it so much because she's very outspoken, and then she was always pushing me as a child. But it's like I'm the kind of person that once I find my people,
Your people, yeah.
you will see my true. But in public, nah.
I feel like you can see my true color or who I am.
So would you say the
easily.
people you were with in secondary school were your people?
Yeah, they were.
And that's why
Danny,
your
you've
true
been
nature came out.
oddly very silent during this segment. You, strong man, you don't get insecurity any kind. You're just solid.
He's a big man.
No, I don't think I have any. But the only thing like I know was like a problem for me back in school was I used to have like a very, very babyish face.
Okay.
If you see my younger brother, you think he's actually older than me.
No, I actually
And-
get that.
And then
I get
no, but,
for obvious reasons.
they gave me a name. I'm not going to say it somewhere.
Like we're all sharing.
Share
Did you
now,
just
we are
hear that
sharing.
beautiful story? Like share now. Like no one knew.
Okay, so the name I got was even to the extent my girlfriend in school then was also calling me Mr. Baby.
Mr.
Mr.
Baby.
Yes, in school.
But that's not bad now.
That's
Why were you
there's
No, it was.
more so.
It was then. No,
But now it's not.
But
No,
now
true. I can understand back then. Like that is a very like that's a stamp on pride. Like as a guy, they're calling you
What
Mr.
do you mean
Baby.
that Mr.
No, that's a
Baby?
bad.
Yeah.
But I know-
That's bad self-image.
fact that-
Oh.
And actually, I got to that school.
But the
around
beautiful
SS1.
part is the fact that you moved on from it.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
And I'll just use my word of the day. That's why I with our generation so much because I feel like now, like, despite all societal pressure, social media, wherever comes, I know you're shaking your head. You'll be the one to edit it. Don't worry, it's just one I give you. Forgive me. But one thing I respect about us is the fact that despite all these things, we might have all these feelings about ourselves. At a certain point, when push comes to shove, or we're in a position where we actually have to show ourselves, we actually stand up to the cause and actually just do our thing regardless. Obviously not talking to those people that still bow to their parents, but that won't concern them. But apart from this very emotional session, again, thank you guys so much.
You're welcome.
As always, Tani, thank you small. But thank you as always for joining us on the show. Remember to join us using the hashtag the Ratchmore
On
TVC.
TVC.
Even myself, I messed the hashtag up. And we're out. Tani, any final words? Quick,
Peace out.
send us
It's not
home.
the side of Wiz I've never seen before, but those are my final words. Thank you.
Be
very much.
confident, guys. Love you.
Love you. Be confident. Period.
On that